Mysteries are so rare on Netflix that you'd think they were a dying breed. In this case, a classic film genre is dramatically underserved, and if we had to guess why, it probably comes down to Netflix's algorithm. The real enigma we want to be solved is why mystery movies aren't more popular on Netflix. With not many fresh options to choose from, we're going to go with the classics. This month, we're adding the South Korean thriller Oldboy, as well as one of Alfred Hitchcock's all-time great films, Marnie. You can find those films and the rest of the best mysteries on Netflix.
Too dangerous.
I have no choice. I need to fix it now.
Vanished into the Night is an Italian mystery thriller that features Riccardo Scamarcio as Pietro and Annabelle Wallis as Elena, a married couple who are working their way through a divorce. The only thing that unites them is the love they share for their children. When the kids are abducted from Pietro's home, Elena pushes him to do anything to get them back. When a ransom demand arrives, Pietro risks his life and his freedom by doing a job for a sketchy friend to raise the money. However, Pietro begins to suspect that the abduction was pulled off by someone he knows.
Once you tell me the truth, are you gambling again?
I know what you've done.
It all makes horrible, twisted sense. Love, pain, death. They're not finished yet.
The Walking Dead's Jeffrey Dean Morgan headlines this adaptation of James Patterson and Liza Markland's The Postcard Killers, which was retitled The Postcard Killings for the big screen. Morgan plays Jacob Cannon, a New York City police detective who is devastated when his adult daughter and her fiancé are murdered in Europe in an elaborate and deliberate fashion. While struggling to contain his grief, Jacob learns that the killer or killers have been striking all over Europe. Despite lacking jurisdiction, Jacob takes it upon himself to find his daughter's murderers, with the help of crime reporter Desiree Desi Lombard, and even some remote assistance from his wife, Valerie Cannon, Famke Janssen.
Pretty wife, rich husband, will be all over the 6 o'clock news.
Dad?
Why couldn't you just have given her what she wanted?
All good things.
If anything happens to me, don't let them get away with it.
The Fall Guy's Ryan Gosling may be the big attraction for All Good Things, but this film actually has a connection to the true-life crime that inspired it. Following its release, director Andrew Uretsky was contacted by Robert Durst, the potential murderer loosely played by Gosling in the film, and agreed to make on-camera interviews for HBO's The Jinx, which ultimately landed Durst behind bars. The names have been changed for the film, so Gosling's character is David Marks instead of Robert Durst. In the 70s, David marries Katie McCarthy, Kirsten Dunst, and they try to make a life together. When their relationship sours and Katie disappears, suspicion falls on David even though no charges are filed. Then, several years later, another woman close to David meets a similar fate.
We had a deal.
Husbands lie all the time.
In the Polish thriller Colors of Evil, Red, a popular local bartender, Monika Bogucka, Zofia Jastrzębska, has been brutally murdered. And whoever the killer was couldn't resist mutilating her as well. The news shatters Monika's mother, Judge Helena Bogucka, Maya Ostaszewski, and she soon has reasons to suspect that the criminal connections of her husband, Roman, Andrzej Zielinski, may have links to their daughter's murder. Leopold Bilski, Jakub Gierzel, leads the investigation into Monkia's death, and he makes the connection between this case and the murder from years earlier. As Leopold and Helena continue to search for answers, their own lives become endangered when they attract the wrong kind of attention from the criminal element.
3 of those girls were similar ages with similar injuries. All 3 were connected to the club.
Si la terre est sombre et si la pluie te noie.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
Interesting, huh?
Like many mysteries, Reptile opens with the discovery of a dead body. In this film, the victim is Summer Elswick, Matilda Lutz. And between Summer's boyfriend, Will Grady, Justin Timberlake, her estranged husband, Sam Gifford, Carl Glussman, and Eli Phillips, Michael Pitt, there's no shortage of suspects. Detective Tom Nichols, Benicio del Toro, has had to solve plenty of murders before. But Tom finds this case particularly challenging because the clues lead him to people he knows and works with. The rot goes deep in this police department, and Tom's life is about to be turned upside down.
So what happened?
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus!
The stakes of the mystery in Wicked Little Letters may be small, but the freedom of a single mother depends on the outcome. Set over a century ago during the women's suffragette movement, an unmarried older woman, Edith Swan, Olivia Colman, has been the target of a series of hateful letters. Edith's overbearing father, Edward Swan, Timothy Spall, accuses her former friend, Rose Gooding, men's Jessie Buckley, of orchestrating the campaign, with Rose locked up and unable to post bail. PC Gladys Moss, Anjana Vasan, is the only one among the police who believes she may be innocent. But, proving innocence and exposing the real writer will take the help of Rose's closest friends.
I think you've been set up, Rose. Is there anyone who'd want to do such a thing?
Some of the best mysteries are personal, and for Oh Dae-soo, Choi Min-sik, it doesn't get more meaningful than losing 15 years of his life. Oldboy is a classic of South Korean cinema with a deceptively simple setup. Dae-soo was just a businessman with a wife and child when someone kidnapped him and locked him away from his loved ones. Dae-soo was even framed for his wife's murder and seemingly left to rot away, but that's just the beginning of Dae-soo's story. Someone put him through this ordeal and then released him back on the streets. This leaves Dae-soo consumed with thoughts of revenge on his captor as he strives to discover who put him through this ordeal. More importantly, why did they do it?